What is wrong with this transmission? Let's find out. Hello, and thanks for slipping some time with me today. In this episode, I'm going to tackle this 1975 Comet GT. Yes, it's really a GT, it's not a clone. And the transmission, it's only a 3-speed transmission, but it's got shifting issues. I don't know what's going on. It's really problematic when it's warmed up. Reverse and third get to be impossible to find. So I'm driving in first and second a lot. And that works until you got to reverse. So I don't know what's going on. I've been avoiding this. I shouldn't say avoiding it, but putting it off because of other projects. But it's time. I'm actually hoping maybe to try and squeeze into Power Tour on this. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's the goal. But I need to fix this transmission for sure. And of course, once I start on that, I'm sure one thing will lead to another, and who knows where I'll end up stopping on what I do with this car. But let's start showing you what's wrong with it, and then we'll start getting to work on how we're going to repair it. This thing has no power steering, so it's a little more difficult to steer around tight corners like this. Oh, that window is really dirty. Sorry guys. Well, I'm not going to worry about it today. Let's show you what it's doing, or I'd rather say not doing. So there's reverse. It's going in right now, which is good. I'll try and get her to first. And I didn't find it. And it's really sloppy, see? There we go. If I hold it down like that, I can get first, but it slips right out. So something about linkage there that's messed up. I don't know what's going on, but it's really hard to get in. If I hold it down, I can hold it there, otherwise it pops out. And now we're cruising. And now we'll go to second. That's kind of sloppy. You can see I'm having trouble getting in the gears. See there, it's kind of went in, but man, it felt horrible trying to get that in. I don't even know what gear I'm in now. I'm stuck in a gear now. Something isn't right. I don't know what gear I'm in, but I'm scared I'm not going to get it back into gear, so I'm going to get closer to home again. I think you guys can get the idea of the issues I got, but yeah, it won't even pop out of gear now. I think it's stuck in first. Okay. Well, let's get closer to home. See what's going on. My goodness gracious, this thing needs power steering. Oh well. It's a car. Oh, got a little rubber there anyway. Yeah, I'm just in first gear and not getting out of first gear. Okay. Let's just go home and start working on it. I think it's got issues. It's fun to drive when it shifts. Having one gear though right now is not fun. Other than that, the car actually works pretty good. Let's get on the lift and get to work. Best way to start troubleshooting this, I'm probably going to have to remove this, but I'm just going to show you. There's the shifter linkage. Yeah, look at it. I mean, it looks like it's all there, and it's not too... Oh, that's hot. Don't touch the exhaust. Anyway, it looks like it's pretty firm in there. And then it goes up to here. Yeah, don't look at the... I mean, it's not... This doesn't show car material, obviously, under here. Outside's pretty good, but that's what I mean by getting carried away. I might have to do my usual treatment of it, but not today. I just need to start getting on this linkage. So to start with, I'm gonna get you guys to help me maybe. I'm gonna do a video while I go up there on the top and start shifting and see what the heck it's doing under here. Let's have a look. Okay, let's start by trying a gear. That's trying to reverse it. I don't know if I even made it in. That's first. Trying to get into second, and it doesn't even want to much. I have to clutch a bit. Can't get it into fourth gear. Yeah. Reverse, first, not quite third, and fourth is, or sorry, reverse, first, not quite second, and fourth is a no-go right now. So, and of course, I think I got it in neutral, but we're gonna find out. And let's move the camera again and see what else is going on. So here's the forward linkage. Let's see what we see. Go reverse, first, trying to put it in third. It doesn't like that. Yeah, there, that might be third now, I think. Yeah, it's just a mess. So what's the best way to approach this? Well, no matter what, whichever direction I take, the drive axle I gotta disconnect from the rear differential, and I think that pinion seal needs to be replaced. I do that as I'm working on this, and I could just pull the whole engine. I hope I don't need to. Mind if I do, I clean things up, like this pan is pretty bashed in and I can replace that. Not that I can't do that with it in the car, but anyway, back to the transmission. So I'm going to probably disconnect it from the bell housing. I think there's 4 bolts, 2 in the bottom and 2 in the top up there. And once I remove the drive shaft and the support, hopefully I can just pull it off. And then if I need to, well, I might take the bell housing out because, again, I got a career crank seal here that seems to be leaking, as you can tell with the mess here. I'll call it seepage because it actually doesn't drop too much, but it looks fresh enough that it's fresh and not been repaired, so I can do that while I'm at it and take a look at the clutch when it's in there. But anyway, I need a new tool. I don't have one for dropping transmission, so let's go shopping. So let's go get a transmission jack. I need one. I've needed one for a while, and I just happen to know where one is on sale. It's at a store called Princess Auto in Canada. For those in Canada, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those in the States, it's going to be similar to Harbor Freight. It's a go-to store for gearheads or people that are working on cars and any type of mechanical stuff. A lot of farmers go there too. It's got a lot of stuff for hobbyists as well as some professionals for that one-time tool they need once in a while. So getting tools is all about opportunity. I need a tool for the job. I see one on sale. The timing is right. Let's go get the tool. So as a start, you've seen underneath, I didn't tell us much, but it was worth a shot to see if we seen anything obvious. I couldn't, but I'll take a closer look at the video. But I'm going to start with actually taking the shifter boot off and see if I can see anything this direction. I don't think I'll see anything, but to remove the transmission, I got to take this boot off anyway and some stuff. So let's start with doing that right now. And oh my goodness, sorry about all the dog hair. I didn't realize that was here. I need to really clean this up, but why do that when you're in the middle of a job? Clean it up after you fix things. That's what I say. You know, I might get lucky. I don't know if I'm going to get lucky, but look at this. look. I don't know why that bolt is half out, but that definitely could be an issue. I can guarantee that's an issue. Let me tighten that up and see if that helps things. It fixes it. It just seems way too crazy that that's all it is, but let's hope. So it appears these are the two bolts that are holding the shifter on, and I think they have bushings, and somebody tried to make something out of one, and probably on this other one, which wore down, which explains why it maybe got worse. I still don't know 100% if this is the whole problem, but it's definitely a problem why it can't shift. I think what I'll do, because I don't have any of these readily available, maybe I can order them. I'm guessing they aren't available because that's why somebody tried to make one bushing that goes in there. But maybe I'll just take an ordinary bolt and try to just make it stiff and mount it right on there to see if that actually makes a difference. If that's all it is, that is great news. Okay, now that I did that, that should be reverse. It is. First, still trouble getting in it a little bit. Okay, reverse. And this, and I can't get it into third. Now I can't even get it out of gear, so that didn't help. It's definitely a problem, but doesn't solve it. Maybe the whole linkage is just wrecked. It needs to be fixed, but okay. Yeah, this is problematic. Okay, back to plan A is ripping it out. I think that's going to end this video today. The next video on this will be removing the transmission. I was hoping I'd get lucky when I found that little issue with the shifter and how loose it was. I didn't get that lucky. Usually never get that lucky anyway. So if you want to catch the next episode of this and many more, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and do that too if you could as well. And until then, make sure you enjoy every day and always make it right.